Well, thank you, Mr. Carter, and I think the committee shares your frustration, and that's why we had something else scheduled for today here on passenger rail safety and surface transportation safety, but instead we chose to have this hearing. And I want to juxtapose TSA's turtle-like response to seemingly serious problems with what the committee has done. We found out about this less than a week ago. We're having a hearing today, and we're marking up a bill to fix this problem right after this hearing. So the point is, if you have issues and you need things done, I highly encourage TSA to come to us, because we can give you legislative fixes to things instead of waiting a year to negotiate or hope to get something while the security gaps continue. Now, I know TSA is working on issues and trying to fix things. But let me tell you what TSA is doing in the meantime. We had a problem with pre-check. A pre-check bill is going to be introduced next week or in the next couple of weeks, and to deal with expanding and revamping the pre-check program and having it being run properly, because we concluded that it was not. As part of the pre-check was called managed inclusion. We would take people out of non-secure lines and put them into pre-check because for keeping passenger flows. That's not right, and that's going to be fixed. Mr. Thompson's introducing a bill regarding that. We have access control and screening issues at airports for employees that is absolutely positively abysmal. And when people are having guns on airplanes, when people are dealing dope out of the Oakland airport, it's a problem. It can't wait for discussions. We're going to fix that. We're introducing a screening bill next month that's going to fix that. We also have many other things we're going to be working on, and I can tell you going forward, I highly encourage TSA to work with us and not just close ranks and say we're looking into the issue. It is now a year after you found out that your employees were not getting checked against in database, and a year after people started requesting that information happen, and they're still spinning their wheels. That can't happen. You were entrusted with our nation's security, our children's security, like Mr. Carter said, and we need to do a better job. We just flat out need to do a better job, and it starts with leadership. It took us months of begging the President just to appoint a successor for TSA. That is unacceptable in such an important agency. So I can tell you one thing going forward, we're not going to wait for things to happen. We're going to legislate, and we're going to fix these things, because we can't wait for these things to be fixed. And Mr. Roth, I encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. You are doing a superb job at keeping us informed and exposing issues that need to be taken care of. I know it's a lot of work, and I can tell you, Ms. Grover, too, that what you're doing is critically important to the safety of our country, and I applaud both